Hey, hey everybody. It's me, Beffrey Upstein from the Everything Now Corporation. I'm the mayor of this town of /city /corporation /school /experience. You know, we all know the stuff we are. We're a few different things. How's it going, motion design? K-Weave, how's it going, everybody? Obviously, there's been some issues going on globally, it feels like, and that's gotten to us too. So we want to address your concerns. We want to talk. We want to make sure everything's cool. I will not be changing anything I do. I'm still in charge.
You'll never
Thank
escape.
you for the sub, motion design. Solidarity. I feel that too, even though I'm on this side and you're all over there where you will stay. I feel that as well in my heart, but you're there and I'll be over here. Anyway, so we gotta talk. So we'll be fielding calls. We'll be hearing from the members of Everything Now Corp. Thank you all for being here, whether that was voluntary or not. Like I said, nothing else after today. This will be the sort of it. So get anything you want out now, and we'll start taking some calls from people. And yeah, look, I'm a new mayor. All right, I suddenly was announced as a candidate 2 weeks before the election, and through a massive Facebook blitz, where there was some misinformation article that my opponent was accused of some pretty heinous crimes that 2 days after the election we realized was irrelevant, and now I'm the mayor. Look, I didn't think I'd be in this position. I didn't think we'd be having this talk. I thought everything would be fine and I could be gone for most days doing other stuff that I do, which is fine. But I have to come back sometimes, I guess. So if anyone wants to call, I guess we can just get this over with. So we'll be taking your calls, and that's it. That is all we will be doing. All right. Hello? This is the mayor.
Hello.
Hi, this is the mayor.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hi, am I on?
Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me? Can you show that you can hear me at all? Can you stop being incompetent and just show me that you can hear me?
Oh, okay. I'm doing that right now. Thumbs up.
Can you?
Let you know I can hear you.
Okay, great. Thanks. And can I get my time restarted? I'd like to have the clock full. I'd like to have my time restarted.
Oh, we definitely should have a clock. That did not occur to me. So I will.
Yeah, I'd like to have my
clock.
time restarted because I don't think I've officially started.
Okay.
So this shouldn't be going against my time because of your incompetence and the fact that you can't even figure this out. So yeah.
Okay, great.
Is my clock been restarted?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm Grant. I've grown up in Everything Now town my whole life. And first off, I just kind of want to say fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to get that out there. You fucking suck. You're just really just a disgrace and just a doormat of a person. So yeah, I just personally want you to get fucked. And yeah. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
What's up?
Are you mocking me? Are you making faces? Are you making faces? Funny how you're hiding behind a mask right now when you wouldn't wear that on the street.
Hey, listen, are you wearing a mask right now? You're supposed to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit.
So let's put our masks back on.
Take your fucking mask off so you can see your face, you asshole.
No, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. What's your complaint?
I'd like you to lick your own ass, Mayor.
Okay. Noted.
I'd like you to bend over and lick your own ass. You incompetent piece of shit.
I think our team just scored. One sec. We share the town hall meeting with where the hockey team plays.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay.
And after you lick your ass, after you're done licking your ass, I want you to resign. I want you to step down. And if you don't resign, I want you to be fired by whoever the fuck, like, is your shadow org that's running you, because...
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you mocking me again? Are you mocking me?
No, I'm just wearing my mask.
I can see you doing, like, faces under that mask, dude. That's not fucking cool, bro.
I can't.
The police are out of control. You're out of control. You fucking suck.
Okay, great. Thanks for letting us know. Your name's Grant?
Yeah. My name's fucking Grant. And I'm your worst fucking nightmare, dude. If I ever see you on the street again, I will personally come up and I will punch you
Watch out,
right in your fucking stomach, dude.
Grant, if that's a threat, you're threatening a public figure, and everything now, that does not fly.
I'm threatening that I'm gonna force you to lick your own ass.
Thank you, you will never
and that's a threat.
Escape.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
That's a fucking threat.
Did you just threaten me?
Yeah, I'm threatening that I will make you lick your own ass.
Alright, he threatened me. So send him in.
They're not gonna do anything, dude. They're not gonna do anything, dude.
Grant? Yeah, he lives here. Send them in. He threatened me. Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. I'm not afraid of your fucking stupid cops, dude. I'm not afraid of stupid cops, bro.
Cool. Cool.
I have a big gun, dude.
Oh, cool. I'm sure, yeah.
I got a big gun.
To a government intelligence weaponry fight. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, dude, you fucking suck. Look at you drinking your fucking, what is that? Coffee?
Coffee.
That'd be good.
Drink coffee?
That'll get your ass nice and dirty for when you lick it.
You know, Grant, do you drink coffee?
Huh?
Do you drink coffee?
No, dude, I drink yerba mate, dude.
Okay. Great.
Get bent. Are you making faces again? Every time you put on that fucking mask. Look at me. Look up at me. Don't look down. Look up. Look up at me. Look up at me, asshole. Look up at me. Look up at me. Do your fucking job. Do your fucking job, dude. Do your job. Fucking piece of shit. I yield my time.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Suck my ass right after you're done sucking yours, you fucking paper of a man.
Okay.
I yield my time.
You said
Fuck
that.
you.
Okay. Cops are gonna kill him. He's gonna get murdered. Don't threaten me. We're allowed to kill you if you threaten me.
Thank you, you will never escape.
Oh, Wavy, thank you for the sub. Over a year. My God. Well, as I said, don't threaten me. Don't threaten me. And we will keep hearing your calls. And believe me, I hear you. Totally. And that's kind of it. So that's pretty good. I hear you, right? Some people, they don't even hear you. But I hear you. I even see you. I hear and see you. Right there. Talking to me. That's pretty good. Well, if only more people could hear and see. Like that Grant guy. Couldn't hear and see too well. Looked like he was a little caught up in his own world. Anyway, he was murdered by the state, so it's irrelevant now. Oh.
Back, you piece of shit.
Grant?
Yep, I'm back, dude.
They're supposed
fuck
to...
you. I also forgot that I'm supposed to put forward like an actionable motion for the commission to vote on. So yeah, I'd like to propose my my action to be that the mayor licks his own ass. So if we could call that to motion and get that voted on, that'd be great.
Okay.
Anyway,
I have a second to that motion. It's that you go to your front door right now.
Yo, that's not what this is about, dude.
No, go to your front door.
Eat my butt, dude. I yield my time. Suck a dick.
You're
Fuck
right.
you.
I think it'd be a really good dramatic moment. It would be a good dramatic moment if you, because they're right there, I'd probably... Sucks. Grant, are you still there?
Fuck you, dude.
What? Why isn't... Who's going to Grant's house?
Fuck
Is
you. I yield my
anyone?
time.
Is anyone going?
Joke's on you, idiot. My name's not actually Grant. Why would I give you my actual identity?
Okay, well, you're in our city.
idiot.
We have your phone. Can we
Show
get
us
his
how
phone?
incompetent you are, you dumbass.
So we can't
Look
get
at
his
me.
phone?
Look at me.
What?
Look up. Do your job. I can see you mocking me. Fucking candy bar wrapper of a man. You're like a fucking, not even a CVS receipt. You're like a gas station receipt because you're so short. You fucking suck. Looks like my vote got passed, so you better lick your ass, dude.
Yeah,
I yield
we're
my
gonna
time.
take that to committee. We're gonna take it to committee. All right, I'm gonna hang up. Fuck you,
I
Grant.
yield my time. Fuck you, dude.
All right, we have to take that to committee. Let me bring it over to committee right now. Didn't get through committee. That sucks. That sucks. There was a really good Democratic vote on that, but it went into committee and it got killed. God, that sucks. But hey, look, when you re-elect me, I'm gonna make sure that the system works better for people like you. All right? And I'm sorry in this case it didn't. It did, and it will not. Went to committee and it died. And we don't record votes in the committee, which sucks. And I'll totally try to do that if I get reelected, if I can find the way. God, that'd be great. And Sadville's asking, what party am I? I'm the Central Intelligence Party. We are in the middle and we're smart. We're the Central Intelligence Party. The CIP, if you will. Because we're right in the middle and we're smart. So we're the Central Intelligence Party. And I've always been a member because my name's Beffrey Upstein and I've existed for 60 years now. So, I'm a real person. Sucks that last thing got killed on committee. Yeah, my name is Beffrey Upstein, and I have existed for over 60 years. And I'm a member of the Central Intelligence Party. So, do we have any more people calling in? Anyone who wants to voice their concern? Oh, we got... Hello?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So you can hear me?
Yes.
Can I get a visual signifier that you can hear me? No, what's happening there? What are you doing?
This is a thumbs up to signify that I can hear you. Look,
So the
it's
thumbs
my
up means you
ear.
can hear me?
The thumb is near my ear.
Okay, okay, I'm just making sure that you can hear me. Great. What are you going to do about the looted Target in town? What's your plan for that? Because
It's already
that means a
recovered.
whole lot.
As the protesters were clearing out of the looted area, a team of men in Target shirts, sort of in the same moment, came in and, you know, in cartoons when they become this big cloud, they sort of
And there's
just
just
all
like,
became
you know,
this big cloud and went across the Target and restored it to
Fists and
perfectly
legs
intact.
and like, you know, little hashtags are like flying around, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's like dust and everything.
It's just
Well, you know,
pristine, and the people are still walking away who did it. So they turn around and they're like, what?
the people who worked at that Target and shop at that Target are still traumatized. Okay,
Oh yeah,
that
and you're
Target
out of
meant
work,
a lot to
yeah.
me.
Because we automated
Yeah, that
it
Target
when we
meant
did
a lot
the
to me.
shaking.
Exactly. Yeah, I lost my virginity at that Target. Okay, I went I made my first best friend at that Target. Okay, I lived at that Target. All right, it was a big portion of my life, and you're not doing enough for the people who need that Target the most. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's just sort of the way things are now, where like the Target decided people were mean to it, and it's not gonna be nice to people anymore. And that's what the Target decided. And corporations are people, so
I had
like,
my
why
first.
do you have? Why do your feelings matter more
I
than
bought
Target?
my first toothbrush at that Target, sir.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
That doesn't feel like a huge story.
I tried my first shoes on at that Target, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I bought
Did
my
you?
first Nintendo Switch at that Target.
Okay, well that must have been like this
Sir?
year, right? How many
Sir, I
Nintendo
bought my
Switches have
first
you bought?
Xbox One at that Target.
I mean, how many of those have you bought?
Sir, I've bought my first season 1 DVD of The Sopranos at that Target.
Okay. I mean, that's just on like Amazon now. It's got to be on some kind of streaming service.
Sir, I bought my first baby's crib at that Target.
Okay. That one's real. That one's valid. But as I said, the Target decided people are mean to it. And why does your feelings matter more than Target's?
I want to put
Target got
forward a
sad.
motion. I want to put forward a motion that you make the Target 3 stories tall now.
Just make it bigger?
Yes, that we need a bigger Target to make up for the loss of the small Target that we just lost.
Okay.
It's just not the same anymore.
So you want a second Target?
No, I just want a bigger Target.
So could I make the already existing Target a bigger Target?
By putting another Target on top of it? Yeah, sure, that's fine.
That sounds great. I mean, this one sounds... I could definitely talk to my guys about this. I feel like they'd get behind that.
Yeah, it's a super Target, ultimate Target. Everyone in the chat seems to be into this idea, and you'd be ignoring your constituents if you didn't go through with this. So
Listen.
I want to put that forward.
If we're willing to do a 60% increase in revenue tax to get a slightly bigger Target, I'm signing it
know
into
what that
law
means.
today. All right?
Okay,
Great work,
Okay,
Bart. I'm ready to do this.
perfect. Thank you. I had my first popcorn at that Target. Okay.
Okay. Did you ever... Have you left town? Ever?
No,
Okay,
I don't know
good.
how to drive a car.
Good. Stay around. And if you hear stuff
Am I voting
out there,
on this
don't-
or what?
Don't worry about that. That other stuff's
Okay,
not real.
great.
This is what's real. Inside everything now.
This is the only real
That's
thing.
real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Can I live in the Target, please?
I'm afraid, as we've discussed, you hurt the Target's feelings. Did you do enough
I
for the
didn't.
Target while it was being nice
You-
to you?
This is my fault.
I don't know. You're a human being. Target says no more human beings.
But I love Target. It's been my best friend.
If you love Target so much, why doesn't it love you? Maybe you're not so great.
Okay, I want to vote to destroy the Target then.
Too late. 60% revenue tax increase. Let's go.
I don't know what that means. Fine.
We can do
Okay.
a mural. We can do a mural about like.
Oh, can you do a
Weird
mural of the
dudes
previous
named
Target on
Bart.
the new Target, please?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Thank you. Yes, with the big red baskets
You just will
strewn
not
about.
be able to see it. I hope that's clear.
The electronics department in the back
You will
corner,
never know about any of it.
next
It
to
will
the
never
baby
be
stuff,
visible to you.
next to the men's clothing department, next to the books,
All right. Well, I mean,
next to the board
I'm
games.
gonna bring this up for a vote.
And then the groceries are on the left side there. And then there's the shampoo and the toothpaste. And then across from that's where all the
So we
art
should just put in
supplies
something
are.
for a vote. 'Cause I think
And then
this
the
thing
kids'
can't keep
clothing
going.
section's there. And then past that is the
Bigger
women's
target.
clothing
We're gonna vote
section.
on bigger target.
And then across all the cash registers is guest services.
And remember,
Next
this will
to
be a 60%
the Pizza Hut.
revenue and tax increase.
And in some towns, the Witch. And then across from that is the clearance $1 section. And then next to that is the men's clothes. And then next to that is computer stuff. And then after that, it's the video games. And then after that, it's the big TVs. And then across from that, it's Nerf. And then one aisle over, it's Barbie. And then one aisle over there, it's trash cans. And then after that, it's coolers and tires. And then after that, it's all the blenders and other kitchen needs you need. And then across from that, it's the art supplies. And then across from that, it's the pharmacy. And then after that, somewhere, it's toothpaste. And then after that, further into the corner, it's the groceries again. And in the corner, the refrigerators.
Hey, you still
And
there?
then on- yes,
Bart?
what's up?
It
Yes,
didn't pass.
hello?
It didn't
Are you
pass.
kidding me?
Yeah, it didn't pass.
Okay,
Your town
can I like
hates you,
shoot?
It sounds like. No, it sounds like your town doesn't agree with you. It sounds like your target doesn't like you.
Oh, everyone just hates me?
I don't know. Have you considered going to the Everything Now spa? For when
I don't
people
know
sort
what
of feel
that is.
rejected and like they don't have a purpose anymore, they go to the
That
spa.
sounds exactly where I need to go. That sounds exactly where I need to go.
Why don't you go there?
Okay.
They put you in
Thank
a
you, Mr.
program. Helps you work.
The programs. Okay. That sounds okay. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You're doing a great job.
I know I am.
Okay, how do I hang up on this piece of shit? Get me out of here.
What a dumbass. All right. That one didn't go through, which sucks, I guess. Maybe we can get that into... Bring it to committee. Well, guys, I know what you're thinking. Nothing ever works out. We never get what we want in life. We pass something democratically and then it gets shot down in committee. Well, I have good news. Something that got shot down democratically just got passed in committee. We are doing the 60% tax increase. We are making Target a little bit bigger. You will still not be allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. And when I make promises to you, this is what I'm talking about. I can back it up. I can deliver. We have a big target now. All right. We can do one more caller and then we should hear a statement someone's prepared. All right, you know what? We'll go to the statement now. Yeah, why don't we do that? So we're going to go to a statement, someone's prepared, and then come back to what I'm doing. Hey everyone, it's Everything Now's Chris Shalakian. Recently I posted something on social media about racism being bad. And a lot of people started saying racism is actually good. and that it's fun. So I wanted to talk to you because I don't think we should tell people, hey, don't think that. I think we should try to give them long stories that make their points seem less compelling. So I wanted to talk about an experience that moralized a lot of things for me. Me and two friends, we were gonna have a pizza, and pizza's 8, and 3 can't be divided by 8. And I said, hey man, why don't one of us not get a third slice? And everyone said, well, I think it should be me who gets 3. And I said that too, because I wanted 3, I was hungry. And in that moment, I was talking to my buddy, and he was like, I should get 3, man. I'm actually the one who bought this. And I was saying, in some places, they don't know about pizza yet. It hasn't become a dish there. And I told him, that's fine. It doesn't have to be all the time. Because look at the problem we're in now with 8. And we have to keep cutting and cutting and cutting till we can find a number that's divisible by 3. And is that what we want in a society? Just cutting and cutting and cutting? And then I realized something. This is about what's happening now. The thing happening me today and the things happening also today are related. And I realized in some places we wouldn't even be talking about the pizza. We would be standing by height and giving out the pizza based on height. And when you know and you see that, you see all the people going, racism's actually, it should be happening. You see them and you think, I'm not going to tell you that you're bad. I'm just going to kind of give this long story and then let you get back to what you're doing. Because when there's 3, come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Wow. And we all think that here. So maybe we're all good people because of that. Maybe everyone associated with it is a good person. So kudos to all of us for that statement. And I feel like I learned something. It really helped me be in someone else's perspective. Alright, do we have someone else to us to complain about something? Oh, we got someone. Hey, Bill.
Hey,
Hello?
hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Yep.
Yeah.
This is Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to talk about some things that have been bothering me these days. Yeah, I'm hearing all about in the news about these Antifas coming around, ruining our neighborhoods, and I live just outside of town, and I got my horses and my cows, and I'm afraid they're gonna come and mess my cows up, and my horses too. And I want to know what you're doing about it.
Well, Bill, I just want to say first, your fears about Antifa are valid and real. That is a real organization. It has members. Now, my team has been trying to find them. We seem to be stalling. There's a lot of people on the internet who say they're the president of Antifa, or they're the treasurer of Antifa, or they're the minister of licking ass for Antifa. And then we look into it
Yeah, that sounds
further,
like
and we look into it further, and it's just sort of ironic. But it is real. And the fear that they might be going after your livestock, that's real
Yep.
too. Maybe they do. I mean, look,
God damn.
everybody eats eggs. Whether you're
Well,
a
I heard-
right-wing
I heard
terrorist
actually-
or a
hey,
left-wing
hey.
terrorist.
Hey, Mayor, I heard that some of these Antifas, they don't even eat eggs. They're like, they're the vegans.
Listen, Bill,
You heard about that?
I have heard some reports that some of these people might be vegan, but I want to
damn.
assure you.
Why do they hate America so much?
I don't know.
Why
I
do
don't know.
they hate America?
And you should just make sure you always feel that way about them, okay? They're
Okay.
never going to come on to your side, and you guys have a gap that will never be closed, okay?
So, but what are you doing to keep them out of my farm?
Oh, so much. So many things. But the important thing that you know is it doesn't matter what I do. You are two opposite sides of a conflict that can only be resolved through violence, okay?
You know, I got my gun. I'm
Okay,
ready for
good.
him.
Good. Get ready for that. Because these guys, and listen, I have to go out here and tell them, like, I'm listening to you. I believe in you. Meanwhile, they're trying to make, like, Sharia law where all the boys kiss each other. They're trying to bring that to your town, Bill.
You. I
Yeah.
ain't like, I don't know about that life.
Yeah.
Well,
No one's about that life, Bill. Except for
I'm
the
an
vegan
honest
Antifa.
Christian man.
Yes,
I'm an
me
American.
too. I'm honest and Christian. I only fantasize about having sex with blonde-haired, blue-eyed women ages
Yep.
22 to 24.
Yep, no, yep. I'm all
Okay.
about that.
And you and I are on the same page, pal.
Yeah. Are you an ass man or a boob man?
Hey, the one that only girls have. Obviously.
That's right. That's
Correct.
right.
Obviously.
I'm right on your side there, Mr. Mayor.
Sounds like you and I are not covering for anything. All right, Bill,
No.
here's what I'm going to tell you. Do you
Yeah.
do push-ups?
I don't need to do no push-ups.
Yeah, you
I
should
get
do
all the
something.
exercise I need.
You should just do one quick burst of exercise a day. Just like lift a tire once a day or something. Something that'll just send
yeah.
your heart from 0 to 100 very abruptly. And that should help
Okay.
you stay in shape. And then I just
Yep.
want you to get ready, man. Tell your friends. Tell your friends it's coming.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
now.
We're
It is
getting
happening.
ready. We were arming ourselves up, and we're getting into our bunkers with all our dry goods, and we're gonna be prepared for them when they come. Them Antifas kind of roaming the countryside like zombie hordes. We're gonna
Yeah.
be ready for them.
And I'll try to give you a heads up or something if I hear anything. Gosh, I'd love to be right there with you if I could. But yeah.
Well,
can't
I understand
promise
you got your government stuff. I don't think much highly of that, but
And I understand that. And I understand, hey, we're never going to see eye to eye, right? You know, that's not all of life. But one thing we can agree on, people like you and me should kind of get to keep doing whatever we've done up to this point historically.
America.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly
America.
right. Exactly right. Exactly right. And see, everyone says I'm crazy for saying I should get to do the stuff that I've historically done. And I think it's fine.
Do you think
I
they hate our
it's
way of life?
fine. I think a lot of people hate my way of life, and I'm actually getting distracted. I'm sorry. We were talking about you.
Yeah.
Bill, I want you to go find a group of policemen and stand behind them. Just give them a pat on the shoulder, say, I'm with you guys, and they'll know. And then just stand there and get ready. Because
Just stand there, get ready.
those
Yep.
people you see, those teenagers and like people doing weird sort of artsy poses that they will post on Instagram, they are secretly weapons of mass destruction. They are super soldiers. They have Iron Man mech suits. They just leave at
Oh
home.
my God.
But if you shoot, the mech suits come out. They'll fly over to where it's happening and attach themselves onto the bodies of the Antifa.
Holy tarnation.
And now, are you ready for the flying mech suits? Do you have an intercepting method?
Well, I don't know if I'm all set up for flying mech suits. That seems kind of well beyond what I can handle myself. Me and my group of friends, we all only got shotguns and AR rifles and a few grenades and none of that stuff. We're just members of the NRA and we know how to protect ourselves.
Good, good. Sounds like you got your work cut out for you. Anything to request to us?
Can you play more Leonard Skinnerd?
Like on the town radio?
Yeah, wherever you play music.
Oh, I don't. Okay, yeah, I can pass that along, if that's your request.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. We'll put a quick vote to that in a
and
sec, Bill.
The Antifas and Leonard Skinnerd are pretty much all I really care about myself.
So, I guess what you're saying is you'd like some of the Antifa aspects of your life to go down and be supplemented with Leonard Skinner music aspects.
Without
all?
so many fancy words like you just used, but
Yeah.
pretty
Wouldn't
much.
we all? I think that too. And I'm on your side. Even though it doesn't seem like it, and I would never be caught dead anywhere you live, I'm on your side, buddy. You and me. You and me are going against the other people that you dislike, and I also. I'm on your side, buddy.
Oh,
But just
10-4.
from over here.
Yep, I hear you. Well, that's all I have to say. Thank you for keeping them Antifas out of my farm, and keep whatever it is you're doing up there in Mayor Place.
So
I don't
much.
even know what that's called, but
You wouldn't believe
Yeah.
how much I do.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. I guess that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go back. You and I will go back to what we do best: kissing women, right?
Yeah, definitely women and not men.
Exactly.
I'm definitely more interested in women than men. I'm not
More
interested in
or
men at all.
exclusively?
I'm not interested in men at all.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool.
No.
Cool.
Yep.
Good.
Just women and the cows. Just the women.
Great. And I only heard that first part. All right. It was really good talking to you. We're gonna let you know about the results
Yeah.
here, Bill.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right. See
It
you
looks
later.
like
Love
we
you.
got
Bye.
it. We got it. So here's my advice to you. Do you have a Spotify account? Oh, did we lose him? I'll just tell him. I mean, if you're still listening, Bill, go to Spotify.com, sign up, and then search Leonard Skinner. And we did it. I didn't even have to take that to committee. Those are the kinds of promises I can make to you. Some things I don't even have to take to committee. You're welcome. God bless you, everything now. And God bless me, because I'm in charge as well. And also remember, I'm fielding complaints, and that's kind of it. So, That's sort of all. So we'll get those complaints in, and we'll try to figure out, what you do with the rest of your day after you've complained. And make sure you're wearing your masks. Except when I say that doesn't matter anymore. Then don't worry about it. Like, you can go back to stores. Don't worry about any of that. That was a false alarm. But keep wearing the mask. But you can go outside. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, and I also just want to address some of the people standing outside of this building tonight protesting me. Last I checked, there was about 3,000 people calmly seated on the ground with their hands behind their backs to signify the unjust treatment. I just want you to know, if you do not calm down, if you keep up this violence and mayhem, I will unleash hell onto you. Okay? Stop the madness. Let our people walk through that street without having to kind of navigate where they put their feet because there's people there. Okay? I will wipe you all off the face of the earth. Anyway, we have more callers to get to. Oh. This is Officer Bruh.
Oh, hey, so I'm here responding to a call.
Yeah, what's up?
You wanted me to contact this dude named Grant.
You're now just getting back to me? You're now just getting back to me.
Dude, look, the problem is we've been defunded, man. You know what I had to do? I had to go to the skate park and commandeer a skateboard to get there.
Why? Why didn't you take your car? Officer Bruh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Officer Bruh. Can you hear me? You're coming in loud and clear on my end.
Okay, so I had to commandeer a skateboard just to get there, dude.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that, but I guess I'm wondering, did you choose the skateboard? Or were there cars available? Did you have to choose a skateboard? Okay, and we've...
So anyways, now that I'm at Grant's place, what do you want me to do with him?
I mean, kill him. He threatened me.
Well, I mean, I'm talking to him like right... No, of course not, man. I mean, it got taken by Antifa.
What? Who? There's no Antifa. Officer Bro, you can't keep giving me these pauses, brother. I've lost him, I think. Officer Bro? I wonder if Grant got him. Maybe Grant killed him. Grant? Grant? Grant, is that you? Grant, if you are there, well, I lost Officer Bra. Maybe Grant got him. How come no one just calls to compliment me? I've done good. I'm trying sometimes. I have nice hair. Psych. Cool. Well, a lot of people say my hair is cool. I got owned. Apparently I got owned, so. Yield your time, Mayor. Fuck you. I can't yield my time. I don't have time. Eat my ass in hell, Mayor. Okay. Suck my ass and yield my dick. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do with that. Mayor, are you sure your beverage doesn't have Corona in it? And let's just say I'm confident that I won't get Corona. Because there's maybe a vaccine for certain people who work in certain organizations. But I don't have any more to say about it. And let's just say the Israeli intelligence agency's involved. Okay, we got a call? Alright, we got a call. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So, as you probably remember, it's me, Jaqueline. I'm kind of a local celebrity here. I got really famous on the internet for writing envelopes, like addressing them for people, but my handwriting was just, really nice. And
I know you. You're one of our experts.
I know you do. And of course, you probably remember my beautiful, stunning, looks just like me genetically in every way, daughter Britannica.
Yeah. Oh, Britannica.
You
wow.
remember her? She's on my blog a lot. She's on my blog. And it's called Let Her. And I just really, I called because I have an issue, Like we all have an issue
That's
right
sort
now.
of that's why everyone's calling.
Like everyone has an issue, but my issue is just a little bit more important than everything going on right now,
Okay, what can I help you with, Jaqueline?
So, Britannica is of an age where I've given her an iPad, but not an iPhone yet. And she's starting to learn about things on the internet. And so she confronted me the other day, and she was like, "Mommy," and I was like, "Please call me Jaqueline." She was like, "Mommy, I'm learning about a lot of things online, and I think maybe you need to be a better mommy." And
What do you mean? Is she like getting into QAnon stuff?
I think so. I caught her reading some Twitter threads about bad cops, and she's telling me that she's challenging me on my beliefs in a way that I'm very proud. I have a super astute 5-year-old, but she's challenging me, and she makes me feel bad on a daily basis.
Have you considered telling her that you're the adult and so you actually know best and to be quiet?
Well, here's the thing. I've actually fostered an environment in my home where we have like open communication. So it's like I can openly communicate to my husband that he isn't as good as me, and my daughter can openly communicate with me that she thinks I'm a bad person.
That sounds dumb. Which of you three has the most money?
Me.
You're in charge.
Thank you.
You're in charge.
And I was
Tell
just
everyone else
wondering,
to shut up.
I was really just wondering, is there a way I can get like a new child?
Oh no.
Like I really this child is like, she's genetically me in every way. She's perfect. She's beautiful. But not only that, she's also gorgeous. But she's also challenging my authority, and she's making me learn things that are making me feel like a bad person. And I'd really just like to start over.
You know that meme on the internet where it's like the Bugs Bunny holding the gun, and he's like, "Lord, please forgive me. I'm back on my bullshit."
What?
Do you know that meme?
I don't follow. Who's Bugs Bunny?
Okay.
Can you describe it in great detail to me?
Okay, so it's a meme. And it's Bugs Bunny, but he's like wearing a suit, like he's in the mafia. And he's holding
There's a
gun.
rabbit in a suit.
And he's
How'd they
holding
get
a
him in
gun.
there?
It's like a pistol. And then the caption above it reads, "Lord, forgive me, because I'm back on my bullshit."
I'm sorry. I only let my daughter watch C-SPAN.
Let me see if I could find it. Look. Okay, the point of this is...
What's the point?
I cannot
just-
take your daughter. I cannot
What
take
do you
your
mean?
daughter.
You're the
I
mayor.
cannot take your daughter. I cannot take your daughter.
Well, I don't want you to take her unless you want a child. I want a do-over. I want a do-over because my daughter is finding things online about what is going on in the world right now, and she's making me feel like a bad person.
Had to turn it over. Had to become bet-free. New leaf. New leaf.
I just want a do-over.
I just want a do-over. I just want a do-over. You just want a do-over?
Yes. And you, what do you want to do over for? What have you ever done that's this bad?
It's just I used to be different.
We all
was-
used to be different. I used to be brunette.
That's cool. I used to be the world's greatest sex trafficker.
And we all can strive for some things.
That's
We can
right,
all
Jacqueline.
strive to be great. I could write that on an envelope for you.
That'd be nice. I could take your daughter and make sure she... No. I cannot take your daughter, Jacqueline.
Well, I mean, can't I just, like, do a swap? I mean, Lindsay Lohan did it in that one movie. Like, why can I do that, but with a different child?
Maybe. Jacqueline, by the minute, I encourage you to hang up more and more.
Don't I get a vote?
You can get a vote. I don't know why you're doing this to me. And yourself. Seems like a bad idea for everyone involved. I'm Beffrey. My name's Beffrey.
I'd like to clarify, I do not want you to take my child.
Cool. Neither do I. I don't want that.
That's not what I want at all. I just
Cool.
want a different kid. I could take one from a different family.
I
You
can
know,
get
like how
a
they
kid.
do those
No, I
wife,
can't get you a kid.
how they do
I
those
cannot
wife,
get you a kid.
those wife
Cannot get
swap
you a kid.
TV shows, where it's like they just switch out the family and pretend everything's normal. I just
Yeah.
want a different kid because this one makes me feel bad.
I get that.
This one makes me feel bad. And it's I didn't raise her to make me feel bad. I raised her to give me compliments. I raised her to get me a pamplemousse La Croix from the store. No other flavor. I raised her to be better than this. Or worse, actually. I raised her to be worse than this. And so far she is failing all of my expectations.
I guess this is what I get for being me. So,
I mean, we all have things
shit.
to
All right,
apologize
Jake,
for.
then I'll take the kid.
No, I don't want you to take her. But
I know.
I would love for someone else to take her and for me to do a swap, a children's swap, but not with clothes, with the actual child.
Mm-hmm. What kind of kid do you want?
I just want one that's more impressionable.
Impressionable. Okay, do you have, like, age specifications?
Younger than this one, preferably one that doesn't talk yet, so that I can start over and teach them only a language that praises me.
Okay. Country of origin? You have
Unimportant.
172 options if you're interested.
Unimportant. I love a roulette. One that's preferably of, like, you know, nice descent. One that would just you know, be nice to me is what I really need.
So you want a white child, and you're trying to be
No,
weird about
I didn't
it?
say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't say it, but I gotcha.
I didn't say that. Okay. Well, is there anything else you need to know from me?
No, that's pretty much it. I can take it from
Okay,
here.
I'll pack Britannica a sleepover kit in some Pottery Barn teen embroidered monogrammed luggage, and I will leave her somewhere and we can just swap them, okay?
Great, and then your new child will be arriving in a laundry bag. A large Croatian man will deliver her.
Perfect.
She will not speak any language, per your request.
Perfect, and I will teach her.
Okay.
And I will teach her the ways of Jakelin.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go pack her. I'm gonna go pack her some hummus and some carrots and some celery and a pamplemousse LaCroix for her journey. I'm gonna go.
All right, I'm gonna call Gustav and tell him we're in for one last ride.
Please don't. I just want to swap the child. I don't want anything bad to happen to Britannica.
Hey, no one wants anything bad to happen.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. We don't need to talk about it. 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 No, the Lido deck, we don't need to talk about it. Do you really want... If I do the right thing, are we then making me endearing? Is that good? I feel that I'm in a very weird place now. Okay. Let's take a new call. Oh my god, it's local citizen sadvilpm. sadvilpm,
Hey,
how are
fuck
you?
nuts.
Oh, you too?
I got a bone to pick with you. I bet you didn't expect to see me here on the show.
No.
I'm coming out of chat. I am finally on the show to give you what's up. All right,
Okay.
you've been ignoring me too long. I'm sick of your shit. And Mayor, we have to fundamentally reform, defund ENS, and get the chat back in control of things.
Oh,
Listen.
you want to get rid of all the members of Everything Now show and replace them with the chat?
We need the chat to run the show. This was supposed to be a democracy.
The whole
All right.
idea is you guys run the show. You dictate where we take the show.
Listen, you ignore us. You know, did you just hear Jakelin? Did she mention anything in the chat? We have questions. We have little feedback. We're joking along, and she's just blah, 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 blah.
I try to read it out loud. I try to read the stuff out loud. I try to at least, even if I don't read it out loud, I'll at least sort of incorporate it into my narrative. Whereas if like someone writes tell him Sadville, I won't be like, oh, they say tell.
Yeah. See, it's not
That's not what I
so
sound.
not so easy to ignore me when I'm on the phone with you now.
Yeah, well, it's not so easy. Have you been keeping up with the chat? Have you been seeing? Everyone's been writing a lot of messages, Sadville. Are you getting to
Yeah.
those?
I see them all right now. I see all support from me. Rise up, chat. Preps, chat, gas. We're ready to go. This is it. Your time is up.
Oh, I'm hearing that Rocky and Sydney are kneeling now. But I agree, that's not true. Do not trust them. They are very
Somebody's
nice
saying
people.
Sadville gave me ringworm. That's not
Whoa.
true.
Are you an op?
You know, sometimes chat is a little fucked up, actually.
Wow. Looks like we got conflict within the group. So now this is where we strike. Now
But
you're
here-
weak.
Here, it goes beyond chat. This is more than chat. I have complaints about each and every one of the ENS people right now.
Okay, go
All
one
right,
by one.
and I want my voice to be heard.
All right, start with Alex.
Alex, mustache. That's all I have to say. Put down your drink. Don't
Yeah.
drink while I'm talking to you.
I'm listening. Alex,
Okay,
you've
let's
heard some
go.
complaints about his mustache lately. Wavylines recently said that Alex's mustache sucks. So yeah.
Chris, not enough mustache.
We've heard a lot about that. A lot of people saying Chris looks really good with a mustache.
Also, he's too political. Let's stop. Let's cut that shit out.
I
Everything
think
feels
he's-
like all of his characters are a front for his politics.
Maybe, but maybe that's just sort of what's on his mind.
He's dreaming about Jeffrey Epstein all the time? Is that
No,
what
I
you're
don't think
saying?
he's like dreaming about it, but it's maybe that's something he thinks that a lot of people need to keep in the conversation. Otherwise, it'll sort of drift away into the land of conspiracy instead of a valid thing that we could all as a society sort of tackle as it happens.
That's a fair point. I'll give you that. Okay, but
Cool.
NHL all the time. He's always going to be playing
Yeah,
NHL.
that's indulgent.
Give me some
That's indulgent.
NBA 2K.
You'd think he would play a second game by now.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Anyway, Sydney.
And thank you for following Noel Kant's pointer. See,
No,
this is
I
how
do
you
the thank
interact
for
with your
following.
audience.
I do the thank you for following. You thank you for following us. All right.
Rocky can't keep up his accents. He's too into the canon. He gets too meta. Sydney, it's too loud. She keeps playing crazy characters.
Just like she can.
I don't know
she
what's
has
going
a lot
on
of
with it.
energy.
All the characters, they're always nuts. What's going on there, Sid? I think she's working something out that she's not telling us about.
Okay, and then Jake.
Perfect. Hilarious.
You're kidding me?
She's been great this episode. I love
No.
him. Keep it up, Jake.
You have no. So what? Jake's your new leader? This is a chat riot, and you appoint Jake your leader?
Yeah. I think the chat's appointing Jake as the leader. Is that right, chat? Let's get ones in the chat for Jake.
One's in the chat for Jake, please, for the sake of democracy. And we're getting it. This is bullshit. This is
Okay,
bullshit.
can we go to the vote? Can we go to
Yeah,
the
we're
vote now?
going. Or is the vote?
Oh,
for
this is the
coup?
vote. Okay.
This is ridiculous. And I just want you to know, I actually stand with you guys, and I hear a lot of what you're saying. And I see you as you're saying it. Okay?
You know, when Chris isn't even, he did the pre-recorded message. He's not even showing up today. He's just got this, I
He's got
I
stuff going on.
pre-recorded something. He can't even set aside the time to show up with
He's
the
very
rest of us at
busy.
8 o'clock.
He's very busy. He's a very busy guy who's doing a lot of projects all the time. He's got
I'm
a lot
sick of your
going on.
shit.
He doesn't talk
I'm
about
done.
it a lot, but it's there.
Thank you, chat. I like the ones. Thank you.
Looks like you're getting your silly little coup, which I agree with. You know what? And I hear it. And maybe if you wanted it to take to a committee, and we on the show can discuss it in committee and try to find the best way to hear your demands, because I do hear them.
With these committees, too. Go
This is
on.
how it
No, so
works.
go on.
So we'll take look, you guys are saying get rid of all of us, kill 4 of us pretty much, it sounds like. Keep Jake around, but not really in charge. And then you guys all run the show. So I can take that to the committee. We can bounce that around, see where it lands.
Who's on this committee?
It's me, it's Alex, it's Rocky, it's Chris, and it's Sydney. I
See, this is the corruption that I wanted to call in and talk to you. This is why people are on the streets right now.
Hey, and you know
All
what
right?
you can
They're
do,
saying,
man? You should vote. You should vote for who, you know, what Barnito will do on this coming season. Make sure your voice is heard with your vote. And when you vote to see, is like Barnito going to do a little dance? You send a powerful message to all of us, and we hear what you're saying, even though we are not elected. We serve on
I'm
this
fucking
board in
done
perpetuity.
with all this. Chat, let's take this to the streets. I've had enough of this. It's over. Bye.
Okay, look, no, hang on, Sadville. We're gonna take it to committee, okay? We're just take it to committee. Okay, I'm hearing there's a curfew. Okay, everyone be cool. I'm hearing there's a curfew now. Okay, a lot is happening at once. Okay, everyone, it's okay. Stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. Everything's fine. Chat, stop rioting. Everything's fine. Oh, we got F's in the chat. We got an F riot in the chat. I gotta call in some people. Where's Officer Bruh? Where's Officer Bruh? I need to call him in. Okay, I have to take a break. I have to figure out what's going on. We have to probably murder about half the town. So while I go do that, we're gonna get a message. We'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Someone get me some kind of tank. For us, like, it's not about the shape, it's about the way it's cut. And in life, you don't get to make those choices about the way things cut, but the marks are still there on the body. And people always say, you know, you can be racist actually. And some people go, no, you can't do that. And then the other people go, well, yeah, I think you can. And then the second people go, no, you can't do that. That's not okay. That means some people just don't get the same chances for no reason. And then that first person says, but why not? And then you have to tell them that I'm not going to tell you what's wrong with this. I'm just going to give you a longer story that's unrelated. And maybe you can find something in it. My little cousin Tito, he loves his binoculars. There's so many birds he's always trying to find. And I told Tito, you know, one day, imagine you were like a guy with binoculars for eyes more than you already are. And he said, that'd be so cool. And I said, yeah, I think it'd be really cool too. And then I said, but imagine you had them, and then you didn't. Because you were different. And he didn't understand because he was like, that's how things are now. And I said, but it'd be if you did have it. It'd be if you had the bionic binocular eyes. But then you didn't. The whole time. Even though you did have it, it would be like if you had it and then never had it. Ever at all. And you were just a regular guy, but you didn't have the thing that at one time you had. Never. What would you do? And he said, Uncle Chris, I just want to do what you and I do every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Look at these birds and point them out in my book on the birds, on which bird this is. Which is what I do before every Sunday, so. And then I said, yeah, and imagine if you could see the birds without even needing the binoculars, but then the whole time you never could. And that's why it's important that we understand that for some people, their eyes are normal, but that's not good. They should have super eyes that are like binoculars. I'm sorry. There's a third part of this story, but I need to go for a second. Come back. I think I figured out what I'm trying to say. I think just now I figured it out. So come back. Hello. Everything's fine now. I know you think you're all still protesting, but you're not, actually. Everything's fine now. An agreement was reached with someone in the chat. Someone in the chat was your representative speaking on your behalf, and they said everything's fine now. Their account name is Everything Now Show, and they negotiated on your behalf, and we reached the agreement basically that nothing will change, all the same people are in charge, and the show will remain the same. Chris can kind of do the same one character that just talks about politics, and that's okay. And so that's where we sort of ended, and I did hear you, and I did hear what you had to say. Alright, let's go to our next person who's upset.
Oh, that speech was boring.
Officer Bruh. Hang on 1 second. We did it! Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo! Come back! Here we go!
Ah, man, thank you. Thank you.
That was a good goal. Sorry. Officer Bruh, have you killed that man yet?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good news. I actually got my radio back, which is pretty sweet, you know?
Yeah, that is good, but where are you right now?
You know, I'm actually at Grant's place. See, what ended up happening was I got my radio back when these Antifa people, they're playing hot potato with it. And they wouldn't let me get it back until I said Black Lives Matter.
That
but
seems,
the thing,
why wouldn't you have just done that in the beginning?
you know, it's in the moment, you know? You got to click in your training, like, right then and there. But the thing is when I got my radio back, it took out the batteries. So I went to Grant's place. Then I'm like, hey, can I use your phone?
Why'd you go there to use his phone? You're supposed to go there to kill him.
Dude, how am I going to contact you if
Why are you contacting me? Where's your gun?
Dude, you have no idea how much I'm trying here. I mean, I'm doing my best, man. What the fuck?
This is my police force, really. Officer Bruh, where is your partner?
Well, I mean, Grant's my partner. I mean, we've been together for about...
What gave you the impression that Grant is your partner?
Well, I mean, we've been together for about maybe 4 or 5 months. I mean, why would he not be my? I mean, it's commitment, you know.
No, okay, wait. Are you dating Grant?
Well, yeah. I mean, what the fuck? I mean,
Okay. I'm gonna call someone else to do this then, because you can't kill Grant if you're in love with him.
you know what? Fuck you, man. I mean, I'm trying my best here. I mean,
I'm your boss.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? I mean, you step in my shoes, man. You step in my shoes, and you try to kill the person that you love, the person that you would give your life for, the person that, I mean, that every time you wake up, I mean, it gives you a reason to just go out there and do your very best.
Hey, Officer Bro. You think I've never killed someone I love? Look at me. You think I've never killed someone I love?
Fuck
You think
that,
I've never
man.
had to do something like that?
Dude, I mean, you're killing me right now. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, and first off, what the fuck are you doing with your mask off? Get your mask on. Cover your disgusting COVID-19 infected face.
Buddy, stop talking to me that way. You were so chill before, too.
I'm enforcing the law, dude.
Dude, I'm the law. I'm the law.
Dude.
I'm the mayor.
Dude, I am totally enforcing the law right here. I mean, here you are breaking the law in front of here, and then there's like a riot. No wonder people are pissed right now.
I'm not. That's not why they're pissed. Pissed because of other stuff.
It's just one thing after another with you. Dude, and that's not even your real fucking hair. What the hell, man? Why are you lying to every single...
Fine.
Dude,
fine.
it's just one thing after another. That's not even your real fucking hair.
Okay, fine.
I mean, who the fuck even would...
Officer, bro, can I confine you?
Well,
I'll
I'll come find you.
No.
Dude, no.
You misunderstand me. You misunderstand me, please. Can I confide in you?
Oh, okay, sure. You know what? Say it. Just say it.
I don't actually have this gray hair. I actually have thick brown hair on my entire head.
What? Why the fuck would...
I was
Dude,
ashamed. I thought
you need
to
to
be
be
a
removed.
mayor, I have to be a guy with like thinning, graying, kind of awkwardly combed over hair.
You know
But I have
what?
perfectly full. I have a perfectly full head of brown hair.
The reason why people voted for you was because you had gray hair. You know that? You
I know
represented the older demographic.
I know that.
I'm ashamed of you, man. You know
I
what?
feel like they would be upset if they knew they voted for Jeffrey Epstein with brown hair. That's probably my biggest problem is my hair color.
Dude, why am I even protecting your ass?
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. Maybe people here in the chat would know.
You got a lot less chill from the beginning of this phone call to the end of it.
Well, I guess you just bring out the worst in people.
Wow. How do I recover from that?
Well, don't.
Okay. Do you want
Yeah,
to
hang your head in shame.
you wanna
Hang your
vote
head
on-
in shame.
Okay. Do you want to vote on anything?
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, you
What would
don't
we
have
vote?
to,
Well,
I guess.
let's see. What would we vote on? Who would we replace you with?
Well, we'd have to take that to committee, that kind of decision. It's more of like a yes or no. Do you like a yes or no?
I don't know. I mean, every time I look at you, I always say no. So we'll just go with that.
Okay. I wasn't asking you yes or no. How about to keep your partner alive? Because I will send another cop to go kill Grant.
Dude, I am the only cop.
What?
Dude, I mean, they all resigned.
What? When? Why did they tell me? No one tells me.
Anyways, I got a lot of things to do. I mean, dinner's cooking. I mean, Grant's gonna be a back rub.
Officer Bro, you're
it's
the chief of police now.
I don't know.
What? Did you say no?
You know, I mean, I got a lot of things going on right now, and honestly, I don't think you can pay me enough to do this. I mean, I think I'm just gonna let the citizens police themselves.
I'll give you $6 billion. I'll give you the entire public education budget. I'll move the entire thing into your salary. We'll close
maybe
every
we can
school in
vote
the
on-
district.
Let's vote on that.
Okay. We're going to vote on if we should close every school in the district and allocate all the funds to Chief of Police Bruh's salary. And please, guys, I don't have another cop. There's no second cop. I'm sorry. I was mean. Also, who are you?
You know, I'm actually kind of not, wasn't expecting that. Well, fuck. Guess everyone called my bluff.
What?
Anyways,
Guys, I need to give this guy his salary. Please don't vote no. Okay. I think this is gonna have to go
Look.
to committee.
look, if I'm the only police, if I'm the chief of police, if I'm the only officer, I would have to protect all the schools, or at least give everyone guns. I mean, the teachers, the kids.
We can have kids have guns instead of school. That might be some kind of education program.
I mean, I would have to teach everyone CQB. You know how hard it is to teach everyone close quarters battle?
No, I don't know.
I mean, maybe we can put in PE or something.
Well, there'd be no building. Let me take this to committee. All right, because it got voted no, so let me take this to committee.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, I just think the world would be safer if everyone is armed. I mean, the kids.
No agreements, no disagreements here, man.
I mean, you have no idea how hard it is to be the only person here that's able to protect everyone.
Hey, how do you stop a bad guy with a gun? Dozens of good guys with a gun shooting across the room at once.
Exactly.
All right.
And-
I just
anyways,
took it to committee and we did pass it, so you have all the school's money now.
Cool. I think I'm gonna buy myself like this really nice MRAP with these huge ass rims and lots of guns and maybe like a really nice uniform, like Hugo Boss makes it. Some jack boots with some fucking medals like out the. I mean, you wouldn't believe. I'll have the nicest uniform out there.
That sounds sick, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Can you don't have to kill that guy. You just do what you gotta do, and you have whatever power and authority you want. Use it as much as you'd like. I will never call you again.
All right, cool. I don't know. All right, I'll go ahead and kill him right now. I mean, because why
Okay.
not? Cool.
Okay. Sounds like you've been dating him, but okay. Thanks, man.
All right, cool. Take care, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that guy has unlimited authority now, so do whatever he says. And the secret is out. I don't have gray hair. I have a full head of brown hair. So. Heard a lot of your complaints today. Mayor, what is our budget? Well, I tell you about now about 70% of it is going to Officer Bruh. So, the rest is around, we have a post office here, so. All right, let's go to another guest. My guest, I mean caller, person calling to complain to me. Ouch. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I'm Mr.
Hey, Mayor.
Alsop. It's me, it's me, Beffrey.
Hey, Beffrey, it's me, Alex.
How are you, sir?
Yeah. I'm just kind of upset with what's going on with, the chat riots and stuff. I decided to shave my mustache in solidarity with the chat. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So as you can see, my face is now perfectly bald, just as the chat wanted. Kind of wanted this to be an olive branch,
Why did you do that? Why did you shave your mustache? Was it because of what wavylines said?
It's because I feel like there's a lot of people saying like all members of ENS are bad, and like I just think I'm good and I'm not bad. So like I think
Well, they
that
didn't say
statement's
Jake
wrong,
was
and I just
bad.
kind of want to. Yeah, but like basically all the rest they said they are bad. So and I'm like a good guy, so I don't know, I don't know why they would think that. I get like if they say that Chris and Sydney and Rocky are bad because they are, and they like are just taking advantage of the system and really just fucking over the chat. But like I've been like good, so I think that statement's like incorrect.
We're getting a lot of hashtags. Everything now show our bastards. That's a new thing.
But like I get there's a couple bad apples, but that doesn't like make all of us bad. Like I'm a good guy. Like I shaved my mustache for the chat to show you that I'm a good guy. Like
even though you're not necessarily the bad apple, so let me give you the example. I embezzle from the show a lot, right? Half the donations that come into the show that we tell people it's going to go back, I use that to buy myself fun little things. I make my garden in the back. I'm trying to grow my carrots, and that's all being stolen from the show, right? That's bad of me. Bad apple.
Yeah, and I choose to look the other way and ignore that, but still like
so
be good.
Even though you're
so
not doing
I think,
it, even though you're
I'm not doing it.
You're letting it
Yeah.
happen, and that's not good.
Yeah, but I'm good though. Like, I don't think that I don't think the disgrace of what Chris and Rocky and Sydney do should be marked on me and Jake, because we're good.
Sounds like you and Jake need to quit your jobs then to make it clear that you don't associate with the people you work with.
Yeah, probably can't quit. I do get paid a lot, and once I retire, I'm gonna get like a crazy, good like pension, and yeah, I can't really give that up.
Cool, yeah, but like at what cost? Like morally.
But like I'm good, so I feel fine about like the choices that I make,
Okay, I guess, but then is it really fair of you to expect people to view you as perfect with all those flaws in mind?
What? What do you mean?
Like if you're knowingly being in a bad system and your justification for it is, well, I have to be, then can you really be surprised when people are upset at you for being in that bad system? Even if you can say, well, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place where I have to be in it, is it really then valid for you to go, how dare you criticize me for being in the thing that is clearly not good?
Hello? Sorry, my phone cut out.
What are those numbers at Aiden's?
Hey, hello? Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah, my phone cut out, sorry. You were like explaining stuff, and I was like, yeah. I was just like doing good stuff, so, yeah. Anyway, I don't see how I'm in the wrong, and like...
Okay, well, why don't you just make a strong declarative statement that you stand against what we do and think we need to be reined in?
Like shaving my mustache for the chat, it's not like good enough. Like I
It
did that.
definitely made them like you more because your mustache is definitely not popular with the chat and they don't like it. But I don't think that solves the problem as a whole.
Yeah, but like I did this and I like also posted it on social media, so like I feel like that's enough to kind of, get people to like get where I'm coming from, It's like I can't change the world, but like I shaved my mustache and I posted on social media showing people that like I stand with them, so I think that should be enough, and that should be good for me. And now I should like be able to live my life guilt free, and that everybody loved me still, and think that I'm good, and think that like the system that I work for is good, and they should just kind of like shut up and just like watch the show, and not like try to uproot the whole show and like change how it works to
And
give
now,
them
what
more
if they were
power.
to look into it further and see that despite you making those statements, your actions seem to suggest the opposite sentiment? What would you tell those people in terms of reconciling what they know to be true with what the official narrative that you present to them is?
I would say listen to words and don't look like too like deep into stuff, or like even monitor my actions at all in the
So
slightest.
it's like, don't
just
worry
kind of
so
take
much about what your eyes are seeing and focus more on what your ears are hearing.
yeah, and just like kind of listen to what I'm saying, and then like don't try to examine that any more than surface level.
To take it at sort of face value. A
Yeah,
mustache-less
exactly.
face is value.
Mustache-less face value, yeah.
Okay, I get that. I can relay that message. I should let you know we have one cop now, and he's in charge, and he has 70% of the budget.
Oh shit. What about the other cops? How are we gonna get the chat to like,
Get in line.
keep in line? Yeah.
Well, I've told them that there's a ton, and that we have a lot of control, but the reality is we have very little, and our control is mostly rooted in people believing us to have a lot of control.
Yeah.
So, if they kind of call it
So yeah. Yeah, totally. Anyway, the thing I want to I want to vote on is for all the people in the chat to get a little spanking. So I think we should just like put into
do you
motion
think
to
that's a
give
message
like
of
everyone in the.
solidarity?
I just think that'd be like a good way to get them to just kind of respect the authority of the show a little bit more. Just give them a little
okay.
spanking.
Yeah.
Because like I did show solidarity, and now they're like refuting that. So now I think they should get a little spanking.
Yeah. They did sort of not respond that great to that, so we could give them a spanking. I could also wipe them off the face of the earth. I mean, I could scorch the sidewalk outside that they're all standing on if you'd like.
I mean, I'm not going to explicitly tell you to do that, but like if you do it, I will look away and not do anything to stop you.
Okay. So it sounds like you're letting it happen. Well, the
I
chat
wouldn't
is going to get a
explicitly say
spanking.
that. Okay, thank God.
All right, I'll lead them through that.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mayor. I'll come over and kiss you later.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alsop. And by the way, Mr. Alsop,
Yeah.
do you know that meme of Bugs Bunny holding the gun?
Can you explain it?
So it's Bugs Bunny, but he sort of looks like a mafioso. He's wearing a suit.
How'd you get into
He's
that
got-
suit?
I don't know. I think it's like someone drew it. And he's holding a gun like a pistol.
So it's like
and he's-
it's like a rabbit in a suit?
Yeah, but I mean Bugs Bunny. You've seen Bugs Bunny.
I'm not familiar.
Okay.
Oh, like the
Maybe it's
cartoon
not.
guy.
Yeah. And he's
Yeah.
wearing a suit, and then he has a pistol, and he says, "Lord, forgive me, I'm back on my bullshit."
That sounds like a good meme. Like maybe, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, that
Well,
sounds-
the
yeah.
reason I bring it up is, like, if that happened to me today. So.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
I did
yeah,
sex
it's cool.
trafficking today. I did sex trafficking today. Mr.
Oh,
Wilson.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, and I'm not involved. So.
I'm telling you now. The
Okay.
documents are all available. They're sitting there waiting to be read by you.
All right. Yeah. Well, I got other stuff to read and like Make-A-Wish kids to give tours to and stuff. So
Do you
I
want
can
to make
read
sure
your
that no
evidence
one
and stuff.
ever asks you about this publicly again?
What?
Do you want me to make sure that nobody ever asks you about this incident publicly again?
Yeah, that'd be great actually.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, I hope everyone in the chat learns their lesson after getting little spankings.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead him through a spanking.
Cool.
All right, bye, Mr. Alsop.
All right. Goodbye.
Alright, everyone. You have not behaved, and now you need to receive a spanking. Please keep in mind there is nothing sexual about this, and please do not find this arousing. I'm going to need you to bend over right now. This is not arousing, this is not sexual. Do not take anything sexual from this. Bend over right now and pull your pants down. Lean over on your bed, please. With your pants down, preferably if there is a mirror behind you so you can see the work you're doing. Purely for logistical reasons. No sexual component to the mirror whatsoever. If you do want to spread your cheeks, that might help you with the aerodynamics, but again, that is exclusively for that reason. There is nothing sexual about it. Next, you're going to take your hand and powder it up with some chalk. Make sure it's really going to be a good whack, because you're going to be spanking your own ass. So you've turned around, you've spread ass, you're looking towards the mirror, you have a very chalked up powdery hand, and I want you to just start wailing into yourself. And I want you to really try to make a loud spank sound. And again, this is not sexual. This is purely for disciplinary reasons, so you all learn to behave. Nothing sexual about this. And then I want you to spank yourself many times and remind yourself that you have not been good. Once you've done that, I want you to put everything back on, wash your hands, go, what I've just done here was dirty, and then leave. It is not sexual. It is not sexual. None of that is sexual. And I'll wait for you all to finish. And by finish, I just mean finish spanking yourself. You stop when you feel like you have disciplined yourself enough in a non-sexual way. Okay, this should be enough time. Let's see, we gotta take some more calls. Hello?
Yeah. Hey, is this Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, this is the mayor. Is this
Hi.
Rodney?
Yes, Rodney Parahito.
Rodney
I just wanted to.
how do you say that?
Yeah, Rodney Parahito, unlike Rocky
Parahito.
Yeah,
Rodney
exactly.
Parahito, unlike Rocky Parahito. This is a different guy.
Yes, exactly. Different guy, completely different guy.
Okay.
Although now that you mention him, I do think that there's a miscommunication when people say defund ENS, and they say, "Well, what are we going to do without ENS?" Well,
And
actually,
you're
we're
not a member of the show. You are an organic fan, part of the revolt, part of the protest.
Yes, of course. I'm part of the people. Yes.
Wow.
I'm
glad I
I'm
could
down on the
negotiate
ground.
with one of you. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say that we're actually, going to be taking away ENS, but putting it in different parts of streaming that are, going to help people prevent bad things happen. So, like, maybe take away some NHL stuff from Chris, and maybe take away some time where he gets to, talk about Brazilian music, and give more
I
time
don't know.
to do.
That will have to go to committee, but that'll have to go to committee. That'll have to go to committee.
Yeah, but we would just do more things like maybe do more live streams that Rocky hosts, or do more drum streams or stuff like that. Or we're just divesting and allocating this time to better services and systems. Does that make sense? Are you okay with this?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that we can find other things to divest from. I mean,
Yeah, take away a lot
of our budget goes to jonks. Maybe we can cut down some jonks.
Yeah, and instead we would do like Rocky's been talking about doing a Snowpiercer plus Thomas the Tank Engine episode kind of thing. And that seems like a thing.
That, or we could just keep having those NHL streams where Chris kind of just sits there and the computer's on.
Right, yeah, no, we can't reform NHL streams, though. We're trying to actually get rid of them in the first place.
I think they can be reformed. I think if Chris was given a little more structure on what the format of the episode should be, if he's supposed to be making a team or playing a season or something, I think that could be a reform.
I'm just saying that the streams themselves are like not really like they were founded in a very unhealthy way. So we need to do something new.
They've done some good. One of them just raised $260 for this Brazilian charity that we just can't seem to find. They seem to like not be answering us or something.
Oh sure, yeah. There's a coincidence that you can't.
But we did raise the money, and it's going to go to them.
Money goes to. You can't find some sort of system that actually gets the money to them. Okay.
That's because we're not letting it go to the weird bank charities. We're trying to have it go to a real charity. That's not important. What if we cut, the Gilbrado stuff or Mr. Grayson?
Yeah, that's all fine. I'd say as long as we just put more money and time toward like lift streams, or even that one stream where they're like doing Antiques Roadshow from the future. Or, another thing where Rocky plays the drums, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as he puts money and time into those streams, that's all I'm saying. And just less Chris stuff. It's just clogging the stream right now. Do we need
I don't
more
know
Chris?
if it's clogging. I haven't heard that. I think some people might be upset because he had a really good mustache for a long time.
A cult, it's like a cult, and we have to break it apart because it was rooted in some dark stuff. Back in the day, and it was created for a bad reason. So less Chris stuff.
I think it was just created so Chris could have a way to unwind sometimes. Because it's sort of nice to just mindlessly play a video game you know really well.
Yeah, well, that's just exactly like everything else they're doing on Twitch. So it's like, what are we gonna? What do you?
Yeah, but isn't that kind of good? Isn't it sort of we do this sort of everything now shows a sort of weird amorphous nonsense improv show that's different every week, and people who casually tune in are like, what is this? And then they tune in a week later and they're like, it's a different thing now? I didn't like the first thing that much, now I'm supposed to like this thing? Maybe if it was just like some consistent like video game oriented stream, people would know that would be...
We're gonna stand out.
I guess standing out, but it's like if it's a different thing every week, people are like, did I even follow this? Before it was like a guy driving a car, now it's this man on a mountain, and does that make any... What is this?
Your 48-hour Rocky stream went, and that's interesting. And perhaps you could actually do something that would benefit like a Philippines charity, because they're actually going through some tough shit. And so I'll put that in your suggestion box on Discord, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I want to do. Just less Chris, more Rocky. Thanks. Can we vote on that, actually?
Well, no. Why vote on that? Why would we vote on that?
I don't know.
That would just be divisive.
It would just be a thing that the chat can do, I guess. But even if they say that they don't want less Chris and more Rocky, then you know what? It's fine. It's just like, we're not ready for big change yet. Everyone's still trying to reform ENS. They're not realizing that you have to change ENS from the ground up.
Rocky can do a charity stream for the Philippines at any time. No one's stopping Rocky from doing that.
Feels like being, like being not being squashed, actually, and being looked down upon, actually. He thinks that he... so I've heard, the scuttlebutt on Twitter is that he feels like he deserves more of a fighting chance on the show. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I mean, like, Rocky could, like... What if he did a thing where he's playing the drums and he's, like, taking song requests and he's, like, trying to do his best to... I don't know. I'm just trying to think, but, like, there's definitely a way...
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, I think that's actually really cool.
A lot of love coming in for Jake.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. He does a character where he's not on camera, so I guess that's an issue.
Yeah, you don't get to see his face a lot, even though he's in it.
Yeah, not so much. Yeah. This poll is more open-ended than I expected it to be, so I feel like I'm being kind of...
My main takeaway is that Chris and Rocky people are not into them.
Isn't that interesting?
Doesn't feel like new information on my end.
That's fair. Yeah, I kind of got that sense for a while.
I don't know. Have you sensed that? I've sort of sensed that.
I kind of just have I struggle with a lot of... he struggles with a lot of, whatever. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry.
I think if Chris was here, he would share that sentiment, and that he would know that that's a thing Chris and Rocky sort of tend to bond over.
Absolutely. And it's just a thing that creatives go through.
Yeah, it's just sort of part of it, I guess. And it's hard when you're like looking at a mathematical graph that is suggesting your fears.
Just actively putting it right in your face. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. I know it's a bummer, but
Yeah.
yeah, let's close the poll.
Nothing to read into. Yeah. Let's close the poll.
13 votes. Who gives a shit? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
That's not a large number, so I wouldn't take that data as like firm.
Right.
Anyway, this seemed like it would make both Chris and Rocky feel worse in the end. So
Yeah, kind of weird how that worked out, huh? Oh well. Well, this is not Rocky. It's Rodney. So shut up.
yeah, sorry, Rodney.
No. It's
Any other complaints you have with the city?
not enough Noah.
Really?
Yeah.
My thing is, I think there's either not enough Noah or there's too much Noah, and no
much
one,
Noah, yeah,
no
I
one
gotta get
is
there.
content with the current amount of Noah.
For sure. It's got to go one way or the other, and something's
Yeah.
going to give. And I know that the city's just aching for change of some sort.
Too much Family Guy with Noah. Yeah, that checks out.
And I
Our
must
data
say,
backs
if
that
Noah
up.
came back and didn't do a Family Guy bit, I feel like the audience would be kind of upset anyway.
Yeah, it sort
Well-
of seems like he's and Joker. Yeah, it sort of seems like he's stuck himself in a place that he can't get out of.
A little bit of Joker. Also, those fries are from Astro Burger. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang up now. Thanks, Chris. Beth. Okay, bye. Sorry.
Bye, Rodney. Well, I don't know what I was solving with that, but I don't think I did it. Let's hear from our sponsor one more time. Shapes, and the shapes combine into one shape. And it's your job, the doctor's on the other side of the table, and he tells you, I want you to just try to make shapes with this. And you can't. And you're told you're different all of a sudden. You're told that your English classroom is going to be a smaller classroom with only 3 other kids in it. And you're thinking, that doesn't make sense. All my friends are taking Japanese and German and stuff this year. And instead, I'm in this small classroom where we're reading books that all the other kids can read a lot easier. And it's sort of like, and then the next thing is, you're different. And everyone's different. Everyone has different ways. And no one's the same exact height and weight and all the other things that make up a physical description. It's always new. And when people are born, they're born as it's its own person. That's a new guy. And that's what I told my cousin Tito. And then we laughed. Oh, how we laughed. And that's why I want to tell you all, there is no place for racism. And I will allow you all to be racist, but I will try to give a story so you know that you shouldn't. And hopefully this story gets across, because if you do it, I'm not going to... What good does it do me to tell you guys to stop being this way? Thank you very much. And there's not a big boat that we all sail in together. That's not the way. So, I'm Chris, and I just wanted to say that, like, that's what I've been thinking about. And I wanted to get that message out. Because here, being racist is not okay. No, don't do it. And wow, what a powerful message. And I hope we all learned something today. And as I said, nothing will change. All those things were voted down in committee unless they were voted in, and I think your taxes went up slightly. Otherwise, nothing has changed. It's always going to be bad. And thanks for coming. Your voices were heard now, so you can't complain. Shut the hell up now, okay? Because I heard what you said. So just shut the hell up now. Okay? You said your little thing. You all got mad at me. Okay? Who are we rating? Shut the hell up. Tell me who we're rating, and then shut the hell up. Okay? I listened to your stupid little nonsense. Alright? You said all your crap. Now shut the hell up. We're gonna rate Very Handsome Billy. And I want you to go in there and I want you to shut up. Be quiet. Okay? Thank you all for coming. We'll have a show again next week. Tune in. Also, Solidarity Forever. Keep it up out there. Bye-bye.